Hello and welcome back to the penultimate mission of the original StarCraft campaign, Mission 9 Shadowhunters. So in the last mission we rescued Tassadar from his impending execution, and now what we need to do is, well, let's see.
Taro Adun, Executor. My gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no bounds. By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to tell our friends of the foe we face.
Indeed. When I slew the cerebrate on Char, I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Zelnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
So you see, my friends, we fight not only to save Aiur, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the cerebrates. Adun willing, the cerebrates' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
So there we go, quite a bold plan, but I suppose that's fitting for the Protoss. And here we go. Now, we are introduced to the Arbiter of this mission, which cloaks nearby units, but not itself and not other arbiters, because that would be ridiculous. So we are going to have to make, we're actually going to start off with no base, but you can see we've got probes, so we are definitely going to be making use of those. What I am going to do is scout ahead with Zeratul, because he's cloaked without the arbiter field. So what we need to find is a base. Now we've got a lot of resources to get started, but that doesn't mean it's going to necessarily be easy. So we've got a mineral patch down here, but I don't know that we want to rush before seeing what else we've got. So let's see what else we've got. You've got a Vespene geyser there. I think that's going to be where we build our base. So let's bring everything over here. We've got an arbiter to cloak some key units, and I think we just need to get started down here. What we are going to have is some very, very long-range Vespene mining. The arbiter does not cloak buildings. Again, that would be a bit ridiculous. We have another geyser here. Do we have any minerals around? So it's some very odd resource placement in this mission. I think we definitely need some pylons to get us started. So we're going to probably want a few bases.
It will be done.
Now I'm not going to build two bases to start with. I don't want to spread my forces too thin. But we definitely are going to need some pylons to start off with. Because otherwise we won't actually be able to support any kind of... so we'll have 10 when that comes into existence, and we'll have 16 from these, so I think probably another pylon, just in case, because we are going to need to build some probes. And I think we're going to have to focus on minerals first. I don't think we can risk pushing out and getting a refinery just yet.
We are vigilant.
Now let's, again, do some scouting with Zeratul, because he's cloaked, but we're going to have to be vigilant for any kind of Zerg detection. So once there we go.
Your orders, Templar.
So very important we get the mining off to a very brisk start, but also important that we start we are in a position to start getting some units out. And we'll queue up some more. So let's see what Zeratul can see here. Save before we push in too far. We do not want to risk him getting seen. So, I think we actually have an opportunity to take these out. In fact, I think that's probably what we're supposed to use the Arbiter for. So let's move these forces up here a little bit, just to give them a bit of... And then you can come back here. We have to keep an eye on Zeratul. In fact, you can be control 0, you can be control 9. Very important we keep both of those very healthy. Now, I also have to wonder if we can get a cybernetics core now.
Not enough minerals.
I think we could probably get away putting it there. And let's see if we can push any... No, actually, I won't mind getting vision of that high ground. Problem being, any Zerg on the high ground will unburrow and very severely deal with the Arbiter. The Arbiter looks like it's got a lot of... health and hit points, but those will go down surprisingly quickly, especially considering it's going to get focused. Now it's got 2 abilities, Recall and Stasis. Stasis Field we actually saw in the last mission. Very useful ability. That is unhelpful. Recall allows you to basically teleport a load of units to the nearby Protoss position. Near the Arbiter's position. Right. I think we are definitely going to want to get... Can you get out of there? There we go. We're definitely going to want to get some Dragoons on the go. Are we getting the range upgrade? We are. Let's think what else we probably need. Right, we're going to need a forge. And we need to think as well about building an assimilator. Because we cannot get by on minerals alone. Especially not if that happens. There we go. So we've got to be careful with the Arbiter, because the Arbiter is obviously going to take the brunt of any attack. Let's get a save in there. We're building a forge there. That will allow us to have access to... That will allow us to have access to photon cannons shortly, which I think are going to be very useful. You get mining there, you get mining there. And I'm actually going to build a photon cannon there, so we can potentially get some pylon there, so we can potentially get some photon cannons. I think more probes. Of course, we need more pylons. Now we've got 1 in construction, but I don't see any harm in getting 1 or 2 more. We'll stick it at the back of the base there, so it's not in the way. Can we get another Dragoon? We certainly can. And we also want to think about starting to get some probes to this extractor. Now we're going to have to be quite vigilant here. In fact, we could really benefit with getting some observers out soon. And in fact, I'm tempted to stick the robotics bay back there. Yes, I think that's good. Because any Reavers will pop out there, and they'd be picked up by a shuttle anyway. And any other units come out of the Robo Bay are actually flying the shuttle and the observer. Now, I'm going to again keep saving until at the very least we have a very established position. In fact, I'm going to bring the Arbiter over a little bit to see if we can get some high ground vision here. So, what have we got there? Now there is another key expansion. We're going to need a way of taking that out. We might need shuttles to get up there. That's my thought at least. Get some scouting done with Zeratul. And I want an observatory very soon as well. Let's get another Dragoon, because we are going to need that to repel a lot of these Zerg attacks. And when we get a chance, we'll get a Stargate and we'll start ramping up the carriers, because carriers. Let's get 2 cannons down there. I wonder, is it sensible to get some more probes? I think so, especially considering we're going to want to put some into Vespine. I don't know whether I'm going to want to build a Nexus here. We'll see how it goes. Let's get the ground weapon upgrade.
Your orders, Templar.
Now I've got to be very careful with Zeratul because I do not want him to take any damage.
I do this for
Or any severe damage at least. So we've got an opportunity to snipe that. So we'll take it.
So be it.
Now what concerns me is at any time an Overlord could fly over, and also that Spore Colony would have vision. Right, you need to be rallying to there. These two, get back on minerals, and we definitely need an observatory. Let's put that down here, or maybe not the observatory down there, but we will want that for some production buildings as well. We can put that there without blocking the mineral patch, so we'll do that. And then we'll get some observers out. And also, dragoons. So many dragoons. I also will want to get some shuttles to do some drops up here, but I wouldn't mind getting the observers first. And also, the observers we can scout with, and they are a lot more expendable than Zeratul is. We will want to think about expanding over here as well, but we're going to have to... There's going to be quite a lot of ground to defend, so if we get a load of observers out, we can monitor these areas quite well. Now, bring these back under the power field. Let's get the Arbiter out of the way. So, it's going to allow us to preserve some units, basically, but we don't want it to take tons of damage. I suppose I could stick some shield batteries down here. Actually, having Zeratul there would have been nice at that particular moment. Ah, they missed. Lovely. Now, here we go. Although we're definitely going to want the Observer upgrades. I think I'm going to go for Vision first. And another Dragoon. Because why not? In fact... I think we've got enough minerals to spare that we should definitely consider putting some photon cannons down here. That was doing some drifting there, that probe. In fact, I'm really gonna go ham on it, and I think actually another gateway would be very nice as well. That's a bit problematic the way those units are going around there. But here we go. Yeah, we are going to need to think about how and when we're going to expand as well shortly. Can't get a cannon there just yet, but we can now. So this is going to be very helpful in defence here. Let's get that. Can you go there? No, you can't. Okay, and you get mine in there. So we are running somewhat low here. Now, what I am thinking is get some Stargates started, or at least one, but we are going to need another source of gas, which I think might be a good source of that might be up there. So let's get a shuttle, and we can probably start dropping some forces up here.
We feel your presence.
Now, what's that? Zerglings. They are... Aha! And also, an Ultralisk. Can we... Oh, that's a pain. Can we get Zeratul to come and help with this attack? Let's focus that. Yeah. Fortunately, that photon cannon pretty much weathered that. So, that Observer, once again, bit of a lifesaver there. Now, what I'm going to do is, one thing that sort of worries me here is the sunken colony, but I think I've got an idea. I think what we can do is destroy the destroy the spore colony with some dragoons. Speaking of which, I'll build some more dragoons. Destroy the sunken colony with some dragoons, and then we can move up with Zeratul. Now, what's going on over here? That does concern me a little bit. Can Zeratul go and kill these things off without getting attacked? Probably. Getting the gravitic drive on the shuttle might be useful at some point, but I don't think it's going to be... We're going to need another supply of gas before we do that.
must construct additional pylons.
Of course, more pylons. So let's get a load of pylons. In fact, you two come up here as well. Again, going to say before, last thing I want is a big attack to come in. We are going to need an expansion though. These are going to run very low very quickly. Now let's get the shuttle out of there. And let's see, can you get the spore colony without the sunken taking you? I think you can. Now, that's not necessarily the end of it, because there may be a spore colony at the back here. No, there's not. Okay, so, Zeratul. Inner shuttle you get.
It will be done. So be it.
Let's get some more Dragoons. Phoenix, I don't want you too far out the front. Get that probe out that direction. Now we might be able to... there we go. And we've got a mineral expansion up here. Can't see any Vespene. That's my only concern there. Oh, can see a lot of Zerglings. Okay.
It will be done.
Now, that Guardian is a problem. I'm glad we intercepted it. That is a drop. Ah, fortunately Zeratul's actually attracting quite a bit of attention there. I think that's worked out slightly better than I expected it would. Oh, that Defiler is going to need to die. No, kill the Defiler. He's going to plague my... yeah. I got the shuttle as well. That's fine, we can replace those losses. Oh, I thought he'd got Zeratul then. That would have been somewhat devastating. No, my friend.
It will be done. So be
Right.
it.
Okay, let's...
I do this for Aiur.
let's get some more pylons down. Because we need them. Yeah. The Defiler got 2 plagues off. Although, I mean, probably not really worth getting too fraught about. Where is Zeratul? Because actually, I think he's going to be able to take these Zerglings on his own. Or at the very least... In fact, better idea, pull them towards the Dragoons. There we go.
I do this for Aiur.
We've got a lot of minerals saved up. We'll have to start spending those shortly. I think he can take that as well and get away with it. So, Dragoon. Would help if I actually queued them properly. Vespene. Vespene's what we need. Another Vespene geyser. Ah! Okay, we don't want that. In fact, everyone just attack in. I don't mind if I lose these Dragoons necessarily. Obviously, I prefer not to. What's massing down there? Two Zerglings? You know what? You guys, you go out and you go hunting. Now, what are they up to? Oh, no, don't attack your... don't attack your buddy there. Right. Faster movement? I think so. Where did I get a shuttle full of probes? No, I didn't. You guys get in there. let's see. We can definitely have those mining from there. In fact, once most of these are done, I'm going to move them all onto Vespine, and we're going to have to think about expanding this direction as well. Still not sure whether it's going to be more efficient just to build the extra... I never know with this mission whether it's going to be more efficient just to build the extra Nexi. Let's definitely get some pylons down. We're going to need some defences up here. And actually, a fleet beacon. As expected. Where's the forces up here? Oh, that probe seemed to think it could take that fight. Zeratul, can you please attack? Oh, good lord. Zeratul, you take him.
You impress me. I do this for Aiur. So be it. Your warriors have engaged.
How's Zeratul doing?
Impress me.
Cannons. Cannons, so many cannons. Zeratul, get out of there. That's fine.
It will be done. You've not enough minerals.
Right, well, we're going to address that one. We're also going to get a load more shuttles over here and get a load more.
Commencing.
Get a load more dragoons up here, and then these can load into here. There we go. Okay, definitely time for a save there. How's Zeratul doing? Alright. Let's not mess around, let's get a shield battery.
You've not enough minerals.
So.
You've not enough minerals.
You address me.
You guys get back. Okay, there we go.
I do this for Aiur. Your orders.
Goodness me. That is a lot of Zerglings.
It will be done. Your orders, Templar. Your orders, Templar.
Really going in hard for that expansion, but that's fine. Ah, that's going to have those two probes in, so that's fine. Then you come back and pick that up. Definitely need an observer up there, and actually let's push this one a bit further up as well. Right. We are going to need to think about how we move along to here. We're also going to think about getting some carriers, and we're also going to think about getting some dragoons.
You've not enough minerals.
Now what's that brown thing there on the minimap? That's a Overlord. Oh, I do not like the look of that. I'm going to have to ask these to cease and desist.
Transmit. Make use of me. I have returned. I have returned.
Take out as much as you can. Guys, can you move up, please? Jeez. Oh, you get out there. And you guys get out of there. Now we can actually attack that from the high ground quite easily. Right. Carriers. Do you know what I didn't get last mission very early? Citadel of Adun, and therefore the Templar archives, and we're going to need that for some of the heavier upgrades. We've got a lot of resources to work with there, but
We are under attack.
oh, that's fine. I don't like what you're planning. I am quite happy for those to come out as one at a time, to be honest. Ah, no. Right, you attack that. Then attack that. Right. Can't queue up another carrier, but we certainly can get some more dragoons, and we really need to think about taking the expansions to the left or to the west. Oh.
Make use of me.
I'm starting to develop an intense disliking for the hydralisks there. You, I'm not letting you pick up more. Right. There we go. Replacement observer. I'm going to put another into gas here. That stopped that, so let's get it moving again. That's fine, I can deal with that. Did we get the speed upgrade on that? I think that's going to be worth a lot. Where is our arbiter? Now, let's push these out because I do want to see any incoming attack waves.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that's fine. More drones, more dragoons. In fact, I'm going to queue a load up. Templar archive soon would be nice. Let's get some more dragoons down there. Definitely can afford a lot more interceptors. Then bring these down here. What can you see? You can see a Zergling there. Spore colony, you're not too worried about that. I think we've got an overlook on this base. Now, let's see if we can kill that. Especially would be especially huge if we could kill it while it had an Ultralisk in it. Come on. You get back. Right.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Certainly have, haven't they? Am I going to lose that? What upgrades are these on? 1-1. Can we get another carrier? No, it's 250 gas.
Make use. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Confirmed.
Right. Time to take that that sunken out. Not you leading the way though, because you're vulnerable. Right, you guys just hold position here and wreak havoc. The only problem with putting them on hold position is if they can't see a target, they will not move towards it. How are we doing for minerals there? Lots of minerals. You can be control group 1. These 4 need to come over here. These shuttles need to come down here. Okay. And that observer needs to go back up there, and let's get another, because we are going to need another one. Now we can really start looking into this base. There we go. Is there a Vespene geyser? Yes. Right. Here's our opening. But what's the best way to do it? Those dragoons probably can deal with the ultralisks, but there's going to be an element of sort of leapfrogging them down, because I've only got 2 shuttles at the moment. Could probably actually build a few more. So I can drop 8 dragoons at a time. Okay, that's just a base. That's just a sunken colony. Now let's see what we can see around here. Another load of sunken colonies. And a hatchery there. Now I think they've got vision there, so I want to be careful. Got another carrier. I think we're at the rate where we can sort of do one carrier at a time. That will be very important. It will allow us to build up sort of a critical mass of those. Right. Now you guys come over here. The trick is seeing if we can get down here. Those overlords are going to make it impossible to sort of assassinate with Zeratul, which is a shame. That would be a very nice thing to be able to do. Maybe not for the Zerg, but it'd be nice for us. Wouldn't actually mind getting an Arbiter Tribunal so we can get that mass recall ability going. We need a Templar Archive for that. And for that we need more Vespene gas. We've got another shuttle, so we can drop 8 Dragoons at a time now. And I think 8 Dragoons should be more than enough to clean that up. It's a shame we won't be able to keep the high ground advantage, but then I think that's probably fair enough. So this is actually theoretically Dagos brood. Yeah. Nice try. Are we out of
Carrier has arrived.
Just in time, we can build another carrier. And these get in the shuttles here, and then we can push up. Now, can we get any weapon upgrades? No, we still need that Templar Archive. And we've not really got the gas for it at the moment, but that's fine. Right, let's go. If you could unload, that would be lovely. Wait a sec. Who just picked one up? There we go. Let's go. So that Ultralisk, I think, is going to be the thing to... Oh, those Ultralisks. Can you dance away from the Ultralisks? There we go. Hatchery down. scope to move up with some probes now.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, of course. That was unfortunate timing. But I think those photon cannons can take both those mutalisks.
Have engaged the enemy.
You get out there. Oh, that has driven them a bit bonkers.
We are under attack. You must construct additional pylons.
Oh dear. Right, okay. Where are those shuttles gone? Come on. You really need to unload here. Oh, this is bad news. This is very bad news.
We are under attack. Commencing.
Right. Guardians have to die. We're going to lose all those probes there. Just wipe them out. Right.
We are under attack.
We've recovered. We've recovered. It's okay.
Your command. You must construct additional pylons.
That was costly. Right. I'm actually gonna sort of make a bit of a choke there. Right. Build assimilator. Build nexus. Right. That spore colony is a problem. You unload all of your units there. We've got the carriers for defense. Let's make judicious use of it.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, God. They are not pissing about, are they? Right. More probes. And more carriers.
Affirmative.
And I think our geyser is depleted, so desperately need to get some more Vespene going here. Right. You get mining here. It's okay, it's all recoverable. And there we go, that's nice. You all go there. And I'm also going to build 3 just for mining. Now where's the rest of our shuttles? Now, more cannons. Or more cannon. Let's see what else we can see up here. I'm feeling vindictive now. So, how are we doing on carriers? Definitely want the air weapons. You get mining there. You guys drop there. I think we've actually oversaturated here. Right, we've got plenty of zealots, dragoons down here, and then this base is pretty much, we can just sort of say goodbye to it. That's probably not the most practical place for me to drop them. Now what we want to think about is expanding over to here. In fact, I am very tempted just to build a nexus there and get that additional gas income. And you drop off your minerals there, drop off your Vespine there, and you are going to build a load of pylons. Just tons of pylon. Well, not tons of pylons. Ah! I spent those resources. Come on. Yeah, they're way oversaturated there. I'm going to need another nexus further down here as well. Okay, well that's fine. We've got that covered. Right, let's get those carriers in there. Actually, they seem to be pulling the guardians in range of things we can attack them with. I'm going to have to ask that Hydralisk to stop. Okay. Oh, that's going to ensnare me, isn't it? You get shields back there. Can we get another carrier queued up? Not enough minerals. We have now. Right, and let's get some cannon down here as well. Which we're going to need some pylons for. Now I can't actually entirely block this off, because if I were to do that I would, if I were to block it off I wouldn't actually be able to get potential reinforcements in. More pylons. And we'll have to think about getting a nexus soon as well. Now we've got a carrier queued up, so that's okay. You can be in shift group 1. You can be in group 1. Let's put you guys here, somewhere positioned. Now we need to get some more observers out on the map as well. Must have lost quite a few of those. We can afford to queue a few of those up. Ooh, lots of juggle in this mission. Now, what can you see around here? Are there spore colonies? Yes, but there's also Vespine geysers. Right, assimilator there, cannon here, and also probably a cannon when we can. Here as well. We're probably at the point where we can start putting Vespine into a Templar archive. In fact, no, we need another 150. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these back, and then I'm going to rally them over here, and they're going to build another mining expansion over here, which is also going to need defences. Now, can we get Zeratul up there to do some of his thing?
Instructions.
Got quite a lot of carriers now. You guys, actually, you get in here because you are going to form this mining base here. So we're going to need a nexus, and we're going to need pylons pretty quickly as well. Now I'm going to save before I do this, because if there's an attack down here that's going to cause us some serious issues. And again, pylons here, so we can just basically almost completely surround it with photon cannon. Or photon cannons.
We are under attack.
You know what? I can deal with that. In fact, aside from the Citadel of Ardun, this is an expendable expansion. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just replace that Citadel. So I'm quite happy for them to commit a lot of resources to this. Let's get you in there. Now, what have those Zerglings got planned?
Your command.
Is it just Zerglings? It is. We can punish that. You get out over there. Ah, Mutalisk. Well, we'll focus that down first. Definitely want to get a Templar Archive, actually. Oh, no. Where was that Defiler? That's an absolute pain. Right, so we've basically got 150 effective hit points on these now. Well, you can get your revenge at least. That is very frustrating, but we will deal with it. Let's get the mining going here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, it hurts to see that. You do not like to see that. Guys, can you all get mining? That'll be lovely. Where's that shuttle that had Zeratul in?
Your command.
Hydralisks. That's fine. You Zealots go out and deal with them.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh no. Oh. Where's that observer? Kill. We need to kill that Defiler.
My lord for combat. We are vigilant.
Right. Cannons. That's the shuttle with Zeratul in. Right. Okay. It's so annoying that you cannot repair Protoss units. It's one of the most aggravating things. Now, a lot of these are actually a waste of probes.
Carrier has arrived. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, come on. Drop Zeratul. Let him deal with it. Ooh. There's a lot to juggle in this one. Right, you guys come over here, and then you are gonna unload there. Right.
Your command. Your warriors
Dragoons. That, of course, I lose that observer. That's fine. We'll replace it. No, I want a carrier. More Dragoons.
Make use of me. I am needed.
You just get in there. Actually, let them. Okay, that's fine. They can come onto the.
Warriors have engaged the
They
enemy.
can attack onto our photon cannons. I think we need more gateways.
Upgrade complete.
And I think actually we need another photon cannon. Because we're going to need to stock up on Dragoons.
I am needed.
Right. What's our next move?
You address
Zeratul,
me.
you can go in and sort these out.
I do this for Aiur. Entaro Adun.
Templar Archives, that was one thing I wanted. Where's a place where I can build that? Not too happy having a tech building sitting out here, but I think it's one of the better places for it. Right, you get out of the way there. And then we're going to expand up to here as well. Get us a Vespene Geezer.
For Aiur. Gas Narada.
Gonna be a long one.
So be it. Carrier has arrived.
Let's get 2 queued up.
You address me.
Of course.
Entaro,
It's not a huge surprise.
I do this for Aiur. It
Now,
will be done.
let's keep Zeratul fairly safe there. Yep, big drop coming in there. We will sort that out. You guys, pull out. There we go. Yeah, you try and defend that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions.
Right. Not worth... Actually, no, I think we can hold that. To be honest, once we got the Citadel... I bet there's something else that needs a Citadel I've done other than the... Right, you guys get healed up there. See if you can pull them around here. And I want to get an Arbiter Tribunal as well.
Your command.
In fact, can we get a load more Dragoons and kind of bottle them, cut them off at the source? So you rally over here, and you can also rally over here. We are we're a lot more healthy economy-wise now, which is good. What else can we build down here, I wonder? We'll get an Arbiter Tribunal. I think I was thinking of walling off there, but actually that doesn't really achieve anything. A lot more Dragoons. Are we actually? We're nearly full on. Right, another Observer. It's a real pain to lose that much health on those carriers like that, but welcome to Defilers.
Galactus, I have returned.
Let's get another Dragoon out. And you know what? I think we should push out here a little bit.
Carrier has arrived.
Where's that new carrier? You go and control Group 1. We've got a big fleet of carriers now. And we've got a lot of Dragoons. Let's get the recall ability. Let's get some of these as well. Probably wouldn't have actually hurt to have some Templar around, because they could have used their Psionic Storm at quite a few places. So I guess if I play this mission again, it would be something I'd have considered. Upgrades. Let's get lots of upgrades. Big Zerg force there. Now actually, looks like it's fairly vulnerable to an air attack. We've got a Vespene, a source of Vespene up here. I wonder, can you kill that? I thought, well, not a surprise for Zerglings there, but yeah, I think that'll work.
I do this for Aiur.
He's already up here, so he might as well.
So be it.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Entaro Adun.
Right. Now, not going to have much chance against that. Oh, that would be a great position to bombard with a load of Dragoons as well, actually. Or carriers. Stasis field might actually be quite nice. Let's get the Kydarian Amulet in case we do get some Templar out. Should actually probably have been a great idea, but... Right, what's the best way to deal with this colony? I think one thing we want to do actually is use the observer here to scout around. Right, we'll definitely make use of that. Can you get close enough to bombard as well? There we go. That is going to grant us a lot more vision. Right, we have a lot of money in the bank now. I'm not actually sure that many ways of spending it. It would have been tempting to get another forge and do the research there, but tell you what, let's get some of these researches. Let's get a robo support bay. I hope I don't end up paying for that building placement later. Kaidaran core. So, you know the Kaidaran crystals we picked up in the Zerg missions, the Kaidaran material crystals, they're used by the Protoss as a power source. I am also going to get some more Stargates as a backup in case we need to warp a load more carriers in. Because I could certainly foresee that happening. Now, there's going to be an attack here, isn't there? Yeah. Not today, I don't think. Did I say I'd get another forge as well?
Upgrade complete.
Let's do it.
Upgrade complete.
Right. Punish that overlord drop there. Punish that. There we go. Gravitic drive, so that will make the shuttles move faster, because I am still getting some use out of those. Yeah, I think we take out the static defences with the carriers. I don't think Zerglings are going to help you though. Queen might though. Insofar as she'll slow us down. Ah! Should have known it. It's fine. We'll just deal with the fact that we've got very fragile carriers. If I'm using them properly, they shouldn't be taking a lot of damage anyway. Unfortunately, they don't drop tons of Hydralisks. That'd be something to... Right. There's nothing petty about wiping out Defilers whenever you get the chance. Also want to prioritise any Hydralisks. Get that Defiler dead. Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it? Oh, that's some payback for spawning broodlings in all my Protoss units in Mission 3. Or 4. Mission 4, sorry. Yeah! Okay. We are now OP. So it's been a slow, long build towards victory. But now, I need a moment just to macro at home and build some Stargates, because it's going to be very likely that we lose some carriers, and maybe even all of them. So we want to be prepared for that. And actually, speaking about preparation, I'm going to actually build a Nexus here with a refinery. It's not a refinery. Protoss assimilator. That's the one. So we've got it ready for when I'm ready to just transfer some probes over. And we've got enough minerals that I can afford to put some pylons down as well. So we can have some cannon to defend. Right, what's that? The correct answer, for those of you answering at home, is dead. There we go. Oh. If you didn't pick up in the last mission, somehow, carriers make me very happy. Let's focus on the ground upgrades, shield upgrades. I think that second forge is going to actually be somewhat redundant, but... well... I lost a carrier. That's unfortunate. Well, it can be replaced. I wonder if it was a Scourge that I just didn't see. So I'm going to have to be vigilant for Scourge as well. Oh, that's... Oh, you hate to see that happen. Right, Observer. Literally forgot where my observatory was. Not observatory, Robo Bay was. Right, okay. Ah. Fortunately we can take out the Mutalisks. So this is the Balrog Brood. Remember these from the 3rd Protoss mission? No, 2nd Protoss mission. I'm getting my Protoss missions all mixed up today. Right. Those Hydralisks are going to tear through the carriers, considering once a carrier loses shields, it's as good as dead. It's a shame you can't just queue up those just to have them ready to go. Time for some petty vengeance. Actually, this is the brood that killed... this presumably is the brood that killed Phoenix, so yeah. Screw you guys. I say killed. Didn't even do that properly. Yeah. That's the Protoss Armada for you. Ah, we finally have a carrier who knows what full health looks like. That sounded like I was being really mean to the other carriers. That wasn't their fault. It's more a whimsical observation. Right. Now, I don't want to push too much further, because last thing I want is some Defiler or something to pop out of being burrowed and plague me, so... Can you get there? Yeah. Okay, you're safe there. More Interceptors. And you know what, you guys, you can come in and mix it up a little bit. I'm going to try and cover them from any unfortunate ground encounters. More Interceptors. We are going to lose some Interceptors here, but they are quickly enough replaced, so I'm not too worried. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we have to use Zeratul. In fact, completely forgot about Zeratul. We have to use Zeratul to kill the... Ah, there was another carrier went down. That's fine. We'll just get another one at full health.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And we'll take the opportunity to actually build some more carriers. We lost some to the Dragoons, basically. So that Cerebrate will not die until Zeratul is there. See, it just pops back. Right, you drop Zeratul down here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. So be it.
You guys focus on the defences. We did lose some Dragoons there. Oh dear. Okay. That actually, I guess I attracted attention up there by building up there. Can we, in time... Oh, where's our Arbiter? I think... Can you... Hold on. Can you save this base? No, I think it's gone. Oh dear.
We are under attack.
Thought we had some more carriers on the go.
Carrier has arrived. Carrier has arrived. We feel your presence.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to ask you to knock that off, guys.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Who? Ah, Arbiter. Yeah, you don't take that out on your own.
Instructions. Affirmative. Your warriors have
Where is
engaged the
Zeratul?
enemy. You address me. Receiving.
Ah, didn't actually set a rally point for these.
Your command.
Which one wants to go in Group 1? You do. Congratulations, you've been promoted to Group 1. Definitely feel like getting some revenge on the on those. Right, now you go in there and see what you can do.
Carrier has arrived.
You go in Group 2. You go in Group 2.
Instructions. Go.
Right, where is that Arbiter? Actually, I do not need to unload that many there. We will find some minerals for these to mine. We will drop these up here. And we'll also drop these up here. Right, let's try this again. It's quite nice to actually present like a tempting target though. Right, that is... Now, are these actually... Oh no, they're still going to react. I thought the cerebrate being dead would take this brood out. Right, you drop these down here. Because we are going to need a mineral expansion just in case.
Your command.
Is that Group 2? It is. Right, in fact, let's go up here. What other researches can we get? Plasma shields, ground weapons.
Your command.
Don't want to build a robotics support bay. Did we build a nexus? Yeah. You three go and mining there. Right. We are pretty much out of mining here. But you know what? You go up there and you build us a nexus. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to get around here. Right. Meanwhile, you guys come over here and clear this out. Clear out the Overlord. They are up to no good. Now this is Dagoth's brood, but I don't think Dagoth is actually present here. I'm assuming not. Ground armor's not... Air armor's not going to be hugely useful. But it won't hurt to have it. There we go. Let's build a nexus here. You go and clear this up. Can you not see that? I thought you could see it. There we go. I'm surprised that's still got gas in it. Again, more pylons. Can't actually build on that.
Instructions.
There we go.
Affirmative.
Let's get an observer. We've got the supply to get one. Okay, don't push too far. Did not realise we were directly connected here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You go over there. You go over here. There's quite a lot of just disparate mineral patches dotted around. Now, what I want to be careful of is I don't want to...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Affirmative. Instruction.
Let's bring these two carriers over here and have them... Oh. I was about to say, thought we might lose a carrier there. But it's fine, we've got a replacement. In fact, you can be control 2, you can go and control group 1.
Upgrade complete.
I'll try again, you can go... There we go.
Upgrade complete.
Right, that overlord is going to die. Oh, Scourge. Okay. Very, very hard to target the Scourge. Oh, killed an interceptor. I'll take it.
Warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Your command. Instructions.
Where's that? I sent a carrier over here to be a second control group. And I must have selected the wrong one. Right, well we're mined out there, so let's bring these up here. In fact... Oh no, we won't get 2 next time, that's a bit much. Where is that other carrier? Did I lose it?
Affirmative.
Yeah, because that's in group.
Affirmative.
That's in group 1. I don't want you to be in group 2.
Carrier has arrived.
There we go. That's group 2.
Affirmative.
So, let's wipe these out. Oh, Scourge are going to be a problem. We've got them though. One took out an interceptor and one just died on its way. You can tell because if there's a red blood spatter, that's the Scourge being killed. The green one is it suiciding. And if you kill them instead of them suiciding, they deal 0 damage. Here we go. Yeah, so it's a brown cerebrate that we're attacking. There is Dagoth is not actually present here. It's just his forces are clearly defending this hive cluster. Here we go. I have to wonder what becomes of the cerebrate we were in the Zerg campaign. You take that out. And now we're just in the business of mopping up. But we do need Zeratul to come through here. Kill these overlords can go. Hopefully that'll take out the Hydralisk. There we go. Let's clear the path for Zeratul. Oh, you guys not gonna mine? There we go. That's actually my fault. Shouldn't really be blaming them for that. There we go. Zeratul, do you want to come in and do the honours? Is there a way we can get vision of that spore colony just to get those dragoons attacking it? Right, Zeratul, you focus on this. And there we go! We have successfully defeated and destroyed both cerebrates, which should hopefully leave the Zerg swarm in disarray. So, quite a big one there, but thank you. Oh, pardon me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next.